Well, hello folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, let's pull up the screen. Cardano. This is my favorite cryptocurrency. It's one I like to cover. Big question is, can Cardano make you wealthy? I think it can. We're going to discuss that, and there are big days ahead for Cardano. This thing's got a great future. We're going to talk about what's happening with it. Now, as you know, if you follow Cardano, there's a tremendous number of DeFi projects that are heading down Cardano's way on Cardano's ecosystem. Now, there's 517 right now that are waiting. Some have already launched. Others are waiting for the hard fork coming in June. And that's, like I say, that's not very far off. So there's so much going on with Cardano right now. This is a very exciting time, even more exciting than the launch of the smart contracts, in my opinion. Now, recently, Charles Hoskinson, who is the founder of Cardano, most of you will already know that, spoke about what's going on with Cardano. And he says, right now, I would say commercially, comparability, sustainability, and self-determination are the three big things that we're really working on. And this is important, since we focused an enormous amount of effort in the beginning of the project on correctness and scientific excellence. Understand, this is not your typical crypto. Now, many of them are really well put together, but some of them are just haphazard. This is not. This has been years in the making. This is tremendous scientific research that's gone into this. So many papers, so much background information, and hard work has been put into Cardano. It's one of the reasons I really like it. It's one of the primary reasons why I'm so bullish on it. It says this year, all these updates are coming that are massively improving the scalability and expressiveness of the system so that you'll get the same type of performance you're seeing from systems like Solana and so forth, or at least in the same orders of magnitude. And it says, not only do you get all the security, the correctness, the resilience, and the great 3 million person community, but you also get the best of what competitors are bringing to bear. Now it talks about June and October. And he says, June and October are going to be great months for us because those are the months that we're turning a lot of the new features on. And that's very important in terms of improvements in Plutus, side chains, pipelining, and there are some phenomenal applied research threads like Hydra that'll speed the process up tremendously. Great scalability. He talks about how the system gets more efficient, more scalable, and has the ability to grow at its own pace, or an organic pace. Now, in June is the Vassal Hard Fork Combinator event, which is expected to take place, like I said, in June. And it says once that happens, that's when we're going to see huge growth. And I think that's what a lot of these DeFis are waiting for, is that moment in time when the hard fork occurs. And Hoskinson speaks to that. It says, what most people don't understand is that many Cardano dApps are waiting for the Vassal hard fork in June to launch to benefit from pipelining. So it seems we ain't seen nothing yet on TVL. And if you look at total value locked, we're right now, you can see we're sitting at 287 million. So it's growing fast, but that's just a drop in the bucket of what it's going to be. And just to give you an example, Ethereum's at 117 billion. So think about that. Think of the future growth that's going to happen with these 500 plus DeFis launch. Now, Cardano is sitting right now at 90 cents. Last time I covered it, I think it was in the 70s, like 78 cents or 80. I have been buying around $1 and below, and I've actually more than doubled, almost tripled my position in Cardano because I think this is an excellent consolidation area. We've had the huge pullback from $3 at its peak, and I think it will hit $3 again. Now, understand, this is my opinion. This is not financial advice or any prognosis that's guaranteed.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's right. This is opinion. But I'm very excited about Cardano's future. I think June is going to be an extremely important time period for Cardano, and I think we're going to see tremendous growth as the scalability increases. And like I say, when you've got that many projects waiting for that, and understand, they know that how many people are in this Cardano community, so they're having to gear up and get ready, because it's going to, when these things launch, it's not like it's going to be just a little tiny bit. It's going to be a lot of people coming into those projects. So they need to be ready too. So there's a lot of hard work being done behind the scenes on this. But what I plan on doing, like I said, I've almost tripled my position on Cardano. When this thing eventually, in my opinion, hits $3, I will sell a portion of it, probably about 25 to 35% of it. And that way, from that point forward, I'm trading risk-free with Cardano. Now, I'll buy and sell, between this period and after. Now, understand, there's nothing wrong with that. Before anybody gets on me, what are you talking about selling some? Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting your seed money back and then trading risk-free. And like I said, depending on how things go with Cardano, I may come back in and buy some more. You never know. But I'm still buying right now. And as long as it stays at $1 or less, I'm all about it. And to give you an example of exactly that, I sold Marathon Oil today and Occidental. One was a 5-bagger, one was a 4-bagger. I didn't sell it all, sold half of each. And now I'm trading risk-free and already profited.
How's bragging camp going?
All right. So anyway, that is something that I do like to do when it happens. I'm hoping to do the exact same thing here that I did with Marathon Oil and Occidental. We'll see how that rolls. All right, folks, and that's Cardano today. And that's, some pretty exciting news coming up in June about that Vassal hard fork. I'm very excited about that. And the answer is, can Cardano make you wealthy? Yes, I think it can. The question is, how much risk are you willing to take? And before the Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these folks go crazy on me, I own Bitcoin and Ethereum both. So before you start bullying and going crazy, Cardano's not this and Ethereum's best. Look, I own them both, so relax. I also own Polkadot and several others. It's just Cardano's my number one, and I practice the 10% rule. I only put 10% of my portfolio in cryptocurrencies, and I don't exceed that because cryptocurrency is risky. So just take that into consideration. That's what I do. You can do what you want. It's your money. I hope you like this content. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover Cardano. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I hope you did like the content. And we'll see you next time on Mr. Frugal Investor.